Yeah, I'm just starting this morning, and I was thinking about talking out of both sides of your mouth. I'm sure there's some Bible verses about that, but it's kind of like saying one thing to one side and then saying something to the other side. Now, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Yes, I'm sure that you've heard that before, and quite often persons that are in government, they like to take pictures of themselves or their families or, whatever they find that they want the picture to keep for them. Um, in the Bible, there's presented a perfect picture. The account says, well, it's page 288 of 867. And quite often, when you think about 288, let me see here, hospitality, something I think is really important. Yeah. Now, before I get reading the Bible, I just thought we'd paint a picture of talking out of both sides of your mouth. Pope. Let me make sure this is the right word. Yeah. Ancient Hebrew is probably unacquainted division of natural law. Oh, there it is. Titus 1:8 and 1 Timothy 3:2. The practice of the early Christianity was in accord with these precepts. The lover of hospitality. They had all things in common, and their hospitality was characteristic of their belief. In the patriarchal ages, as we may take Abraham's example, as the most fitting as we have of its fullest account, the account, yes, says Mr. Lane, of Abraham's entertaining the three angels related in the Bible, presents a perfect picture of the manner in which a modern Bedawi sheik receives travelers arriving at his encampment. The Oriental respect for the covenant of bread and salt, or salt alone, certainly sprang from the high regard in which hospitality was held. Hotham. Now, they have the signet ring too, but I think we'll work on hospitality this morning. Yes. I haven't found it very hospitable being the target of the aggression of those in office. And oftentimes I had mentioned, well, if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. Isn't that right? If you thought a cot and not having a change of clothes and not being able to shower every day was good enough for me, it's good enough for you. Now, hospitality was regarded by most nations of the ancient world as one of the chief virtues. Yes. The Jewish laws respecting strangers, Leviticus 19:3 and 34, 33 and 34. And the poor, Leviticus 23, 14. Sequentially, I'm guessing Deuteronomy 15:7, and concerning redemption, Leviticus 25:23, sequential, etc., are framed in accordance with the spirit of hospitality. It's a virtue. In the law, compassion to strangers is constantly enforced by the words, "For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt." The Israelites had had a negative experience during a famine, and God, it looks like, wanted them to remember that. Then there's Leviticus 19:34, and before the law, Abraham's entertainment of angels. Now we might have a look at that too. Now I had wanted to own quite a few different, hotels that happen to be, 5-star rated, Michelin rated, and I thought that every woman that volunteered would volunteer to have a naked portrait of her naked body made so that I could put them up. Nakedness in artwork is artistic. Let's say you're staying at a 5-star hotel. There's numerous Well, they're not self-portraits. They're nudes, nudes, of various women that I myself have conceived children with.